Hey guys, Bronya here. Welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I hope you're doing really well wherever you are in the world with everything that we're navigating at the moment. Before we jump into your reading, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of your support and for watching my videos and liking and sharing and commenting. I so greatly appreciate it. For those of you that haven't yet subscribed, I would love it if you do so. That way you'll know when I post new videos. So that would be so amazing for me. Also, I teach tarot, guys. If you want to learn tarot with me, the first link down below is the link to the initiation, which is my immersive learn tarot journey that you can sign up for at any time. So don't forget that that's there. You'll also find the links to all of my social media and the link to my website should you want to arrange a personal reading or healing for yourself. I currently have places for readings and can deliver them fairly quickly, so if you would like to grab a reading, now is a really good time to do so. So I am wishing you so much love and magic for your week ahead. Let's get across to your reading now. Libra, this is your weekly tarot reading for November 22nd through to the 28th. I hope you're doing really well. Let's see what's on the cards for you this week if this is your reading. Also just want to let you know, Libra, that the end of year reading for you is up, it is live, and that is the November-December reading, which really gives you an indication of how the year may close out for you and what energies are around. But let's see what is on the cards this week. The weekly readings will give you the more focused view of what's actually happening for the week ahead, but I do find that they align quite a lot with those monthly readings. So I've got a 9-card block, 3 cards recent past, 3 cards current focus, energy, and 3 for your near future outcome, 2 oracle cards, and an overarching tarot energy. So before we deal with all that, because you can see there are some challenging aspects there, let's jump into the oracles. The first one out was get grounded. It's going to be really important this week for you to ground your energy, Libra. You're going to need it. There are some challenging energies here. It says that you might be an empath or highly sensitive, which makes going through any situations of conflict and challenge just that much harder because you feel it. You feel everything, and I can relate to this so much, guys. You know, that feeling of being cracked open, you know, and really being laid bare here and feeling into the vulnerability. It's really important for yourself to do what you need to do to ground and heal yourself, and that can be spending time in nature. It can be taking even just a 5-minute meditation for yourself, doing something that you enjoy, looking after yourself physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Also, I feel like you need to get grounded because potentially there's a message, an intuition or an insight that's wanting to come through for you, Libra, to help guide you on some kind of fresh new start or new beginning that is opening up for you to take action on. The priestess or priest or priestess, high priestess energy here, you know, really can be about connecting with your intuition so that you can step up and lead your life from that place. So we don't get the intuitions when we are rushing around, when we're in our mind and our thoughts, when we're pushing out into the world, our energy out. We get the insights when we are internalizing, when we are folding in on ourselves. So it says take some time, get grounded, because there could be something coming through, a download, an insight, an aha moment, a breakthrough. Because your overarching tarot energy, Libra, is the Fool. Yeah, you'll see you don't have any major arcana here, but you've got one of the most powerful ones as your lead tarot energy. This happens to be probably my favorite artwork of any of the decks that I have, this card. The Fool is about huge, fresh, new starts. It's card number 0, meaning it doesn't matter what stage in life that you are, there's always a new start, there's always a fresh approach that you can take. It asks you to begin walking a new path, to step on and not worry about how it's all going to end up, what the final destination is, where it's all heading. You just know, as you know, led by your instincts, that it is time. It is time for the new. Now, I just wanted to show you, Libra, that I did finish the Rider-Waite on the Tower. And I am really feeling that energy throughout this reading. We've got 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords. These are challenging energies, guys. So I feel like you are navigating through the aftermath of the Tower, right? And there could be, I feel like the Tower has fallen, but there are still energies and parts of resolution of that coming through for you. So the Tower can be about a big structure falling in your life. It is the crumbling of the old, can be the crumbling of a relationship, of a job, or needing to relocate place. It can be a huge epiphany within yourself that something is not working in your life and it's time to bring it down and move on to the new. But generally it can be quite chaotic and it can cause quite high emotions. So let's jump into recent past. 2 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 6 of Swords. So the 2 of Wands here shows you either after that Tower or still within your Tower here, thinking about the future. So I feel like within that situation you weren't happy and you were already making plans in a way of like, well, what would I do if I wasn't in this situation? How might I get out of it? So it could have been you that actually initiated the Tower, Libra. If it wasn't though, because sometimes it can be the universe stepping in and creating a circumstance to remove it from your life so you can move into alignment. I feel like you wanted to move on, but maybe you hadn't taken the action at that stage. You knew you had more potential. You knew opportunities were better, bigger, greater elsewhere. So that's what I really see. And I always say with the 2 of Wands, you're getting ready to take the leap of faith full beyond your comfort zone where you are. 5 of Wands and 6 of Swords. So I think that you feel conflicted and challenged by that. The 5 of Swords, which we have here, sorry, but I meant to say 5 of Wands, indicates that there could have been some harsh energy in the situation, arguments, distractions, that kind of thing. It's going to be important for you to really look at where you're spending your energy and to harness that and nurture it and ground it, because you're going to need it. You're going to need it for what's to come. 6 of Swords here is the transition or the moving on. Now, you may have already done this or you might be in the process of it. The 6 of Swords says that with a heavy heart, there's not really any option but to move on. But you're going to be moving away from all this high emotional energy that I see in this reading to a time of greater balance, of smooth sailing, a time where you can actually rebuild 8 of Pentacles in a direction that you really want here. So your current focus energy, we have Knight of Swords in reverse, 7 of Wands and 8 of Pentacles. I like that the Knight of Swords is in reverse in this reading, because I feel that you could have been dealing with an unreasonable person. It can be an out of balance Gemini, but I feel like they're going to back off. There could have been a massive conflict or argument here, some kind of battling or struggling in a situation. But in reverse, I feel like that is beginning to calm down, and that means that you will have greater level of clarity of how to move forward. The 7 of Wands, which sits in the middle of your reading as the center card here, Libra, it is a card of struggle. And I mean, all the way down here, 5 of Wands, 7 of Wands, 3 of Swords. I think you fought for this as long as you could, but then ultimately you found yourself thinking that life was better somewhere elsewhere, and outside of this relationship, outside of this job. There's a sense of needing to free yourself here. So with the 7 of Wands, you can only fight for something for so long that's not in alignment for you before it starts burning out your energy, which I see in this reading. And sometimes it can result in health problems, this unhappiness, or just feeling like everything is really challenging and we're going against the current or grain of the universal flow that is meant for you. So the 7 of Wands for me is a card of alignment, and it really says that it's time for you to realign your life. And the Tower is one of the biggest, most powerful cards of alignment in the tarot, because it's the universe stepping in and, sorting things out for you in a chaotic way so that you are almost forced to move on. My mantra that goes with that is, it's like the universe whispering in your ear, well, if you don't pull down the Tower, I will. So we've got the 8 of Pentacles here, and this is the rebuild, okay? Yeah, there could be some hard work in this moving on, which is why you need to mind your energy, but you won't mind because you are going to be carving out a new path in your own direction here, Libra, rebuilding in a way that you want to. Yes, you will need to put time, effort and energy into this, but I feel like it is going to lead to a far greater place, more happiness and that kind of thing. So in the near future outcome, I've got 4 of Swords, 3 of Swords and 5 of Swords. So there's most definitely going to be some healing time required here. The 3 of Swords can be the hurt, the pain, the sadness and the sorrow. And you can see in the 4 of Swords here that this is a card of recovery and taking a rest or a pause to get over or process the 3 of Swords energy. And through doing that, you will get the breakthrough, the clarity, the vision, the insight that you need to move on to this fresh new start, whatever that is for you, which could be finding a new job, it could be relocating, finding a new home, if you're ending a relationship. This is a general reading, guys, so that's why it's all very vast what I'm saying here, but I'm just reading the pattern of energy. So there will be some recovery time needed. The 5 of Swords says, you know when to pull away your energy from the situation. If the people involved, people, person, situation tries to re-engage or connect with you, be mindful of that, because it could escalate quickly into arguments, and it's about knowing when to walk away with the 5 of Swords. So if you haven't already made the transition of the 6 of Swords, moving on, getting away, removing your energy, don't go back into it, because it's only going to bring you back into that challenging energy, into the struggle, into the fight of it, is what I'm feeling here. Know when to walk away. So let's clarify that end card. Libra, clarify for the 5 of Swords. I've got the 9 of Pentacles. Beautiful. Well, this is a very, very grounded, successful, in your power, independent energy. So that's what I see. You're going from the 8 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. If you're worried about money, if you're worried about resources, don't be. It says that you've got everything that you need to make this transition. Oh, 10 of Cups. Yeah, to move into a much happier time and have a go at really creating that beautiful future that you know that you can. So things will turn around, but yeah, we definitely got a pattern of releasing and healing here before you can move on to that fresh new start. But the full energy is very exciting energy. It does link to Aries, which is about bold action. So the bold action could be, you're going to need to take that next step of moving on, of moving away here. The breakthrough is coming. Make sure you get grounded, take that time out, listen to your intuition, because there will be clues in that as to what to do, Libra. Okay, Libra, well, I'm going to leave it here, and I hope you enjoyed this channel tarot message. Keeping in mind it's a general reading for the collective. It may or may not be for you. Drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and love interacting with you over there as well. Hit the subscribe button if you wouldn't mind, guys. It actually makes a huge difference to creators on here and being able to keep bringing these readings. If you could like and share and all of that, that would be amazing as well. And I will see you back here for another reading next week. Bye for now.